Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. And you guys, in today's video, you can see we have the entire family here, Ethan, Missy, for a video confession that we knew eventually we were going to have to make, but we've kind of been dreading making. Right, Sherri?
Yeah.
You guys, today we're talking about this one, Auburn human, going home.
Auburn has been here since May 10th. The goal was for her to, or the original plan, I guess, was for her to stay through the summer, and fireweed season is over. So, summer is over.
So in today's video, we're going to talk about Auburn's summer in Alaska, favorite memories, some of the amazing things we've done. When she's coming back, no, I'm just kidding. And just all of the Alaska memories, because it really has been an unbelievable few months.
It really has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's, first, just to recap, because we had a lot of people who tuned in and say, hey, who's Auburn? like maybe you guys were away from LeggLife for a few months and then all of a sudden it's like, wait, what happened? So just to recap, for those of you guys who don't know, we met Auburn in person in January at a meet and greet in Orlando.
Yes.
And after the meet and greet, we hung out for like 2 hours.
It was a while.
Yeah, after.
Just like talking.
Just chatting.
Just chatting. And Auburn and her mom and her sister were on the January cruise. We went on the Star Wars Day at Sea cruise. Mm-hmm. We got to hang out with you guys basically the entire cruise.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And
we took a lot of your time.
And just kind of quickly.
And so did we.
And so did we, yeah. And just kind of quickly felt, I don't know, I think we've talked about this in another vlog, just kind of quickly felt a connection with Auburn and her family. Just, I don't know, that they were the kind of people that were going to be in our life, even though we didn't know what that looked like. Yeah. Sort of jokingly threw out there, hey, you should come visit us in Alaska. Which she did in February for a week.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A courageous soul to come to Alaska in February. And then when you were here in February, it was like, hey, this was great. Why don't you come back and spend the whole summer? And you also did that as well.
Yeah,
you did that as well.
And I did it.
That's so crazy. So you've been here like over 100 days, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time.
It's a long time.
So let's talk, thinking back on the summer in Alaska. Favorite memories. When you think back to the summer, what are the things that like are just going to stand out to you?
Okay, so there was one day, that was the day after Hamilton came out, or the day Hamilton came out, and we had a bunch of people over, and we all watched Hamilton together, and it was amazing to me because, like, 6 months before, I didn't know anyone in that room.
Yeah.
And I was watching the musical, crying my eyes out with people that I had so quickly become friends with, and it was amazing to me, and so I treasure that memory. Meeting your guys' friends, like Jason and Jessica, and Ben and Amanda, and like all of your friends up here who have accepted me and now consider me part of their family, or at least their friend is special to me.
You're just included like in our little...
Yeah,
little
I feel like I've been encapsulated by people who are willing to accept me. So it's special. So I think those are my favorite memories up here, meeting your friends up here.
That was one of the things that I think I wanted this summer when Auburn was coming up here, because Alaska is not just, or LeggLife isn't just about the state we live in, right? It's not just about the places you go or the glaciers and the mountains. We'll talk about some of that stuff. But really, like, our life, I think, is most filled with the people that are in it, right? And so I think that having you up here for the summer, the goal was for you to be able not just to experience Alaska, but be able to experience our life. And I know it's been fun for Sherri and I, we've talked about this, it's been fun to watch the people that we love, like, love you as well. It's been so cool to see. We had dinner last night with Rance and Brittany, a couple that, like, we met at the exact same time.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they just moved to Alaska, we met them at the exact same time, and they just feel like family now as well. And so, yeah, the community aspect has been great. Sherri, having Auburn here all summer, having somebody in your house for a long time is different, right?
Yeah.
How has it been, though? And that's something we've done a number of times. Like, we love opening our home. What's it been like having Auburn here?
It's been really good. We're very similar, and...
Very similar. Like,
We're almost the same
it's
person.
crazy.
Yep, and so there have been a couple of times where, like, we're both sitting in the living room reading, and we don't say a word to each other for hours, and we're just reading, and that's great. Like, it's the downtime that we both need, but it doesn't have to be, like, completely separate from people, because we do the same things to, like, re-energize.
It never felt like... You know how when sometimes you have house guests or, like, visitors, especially in a place like Alaska, you sort of feel the need to entertain them the whole time?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Like take them places. We need to do this and this and this and this. Yeah.
It kind of felt like you just naturally slid into like our life, and even though we did a lot of stuff and went a lot of places, it was never like, what do we have to do to keep Auburn busy today? You know what I mean? It's
How
like
do we have to entertain her today?
Yeah, because you were perfectly happy, like watching Disney movies and reading books and hanging out with Missy, who clearly does not love Auburn at all. You guys, let's be real talk, real fast. Of everybody in the Legg household who's going to miss Auburn the most, this one right here.
one.
Like, look at this. This is ridiculous.
She's not gonna know what to do without her favorite human.
She might
gonna
just
be
leave.
fine.
She might just leave.
She's gonna be fine.
Like, Auburn goes to the airport tomorrow night, and the next morning we're going to see Missy just walking to the front door with like a little knapsack, like all of her stuff packed.
right.
Oh, she's done. See, she's
Yep.
leaving right now.
She says, "We're not talking about Auburn leaving."
She said, we're not talking about Auburn leaving. I'm out of here, people.
"Come here."
Okay, you got her, Sherri? This video is going great, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so people have been a highlight of this trip.
Yes.
You've also gotten to go some cool places and like do
Yes.
some cool things.
Yeah.
So when you think back to the trips that we went on, like towns we visited, places we went, what are some of those highlights for you?
Wales in Seward.
That was so cool.
The Wales in
And
Seward.
I'm so glad they
it was so
actually
cool.
showed up.
Okay, so seeing Wales is like, it was on my bucket list. I wanted to see Wales in the ocean. I wanted to see whales, and I got to see orcas and humpbacks on the same day. And then we got to see beluga whales in Tourniquet Arm, which was something I really wanted to do, and I'm so happy that I was able to make that happen.
Yep.
Can't believe it.
You guys let that happen for me.
I don't remember how long after you got here. We were talking about things we could do this summer. And that's when I learned that whales were a big deal to you. 'Cause I didn't know that before you came up here.
Yeah.
But I think it was like a conversation. He was just like, "We could do like a whale watching tour," and she was like, "Yes, yes."
I'm like, whoa, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I had no clue you were that excited. And I think I promised you whales.
Yeah,
Like, I
you
promised
did.
you
No,
whales.
You promised me whales. You said, I promise you will see whales before you go home.
And thank goodness, I am not a liar.
You didn't let me down.
Got to see whales. Okay, so we also did 3 RV trips this year,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
You had never done that before,
No.
right?
Okay, sort of.
Okay.
It was one night, and it was like from Tipton to the Lake of the Ozarks. And
Okay.
It was
So a little bit different, though.
Yeah.
So not
Very
like a
different.
road trip kind of thing.
No.
Did you like seeing Alaska via RV?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I did. I liked the first RV trip we did a lot
I agree.
because it was so scenic. We got to like camp in Denali. That was so cool.
Yeah.
We did Santa Claus House, which was so cool. We got to meet Bert and Jessica, which was so cool. And then, like, going home, we stopped so frequently.
Right. Yeah.
I got to drive the RV, and that was really cool. But, like, we would just pull over on the side of the road. Hey, look at that. Let's take a picture. Or pull out the drone. It was really fun, and I really enjoyed that aspect of the RV.
We did learn something about Auburn this summer that I had no clue. I'm not sure I have ever met in my entire life, and I told Ben this weekend, a better wildlife spotter on the road.
It's impressive, actually.
Right?
Yep.
It's crazy. You, every single trip, were the one who spotted the most wildlife.
Yep.
Very impressive. Like us, you're like Snow White. Like the animals just like, come to me, my jungle
Auburn's
creatures.
here. We're gonna show
Look,
up.
Auburn's here. Here come the bears wandering down because Auburn's here.
Well, it was cool because on the trip to Seward, we saw the black bear. Well, I saw
Just
the black
on the
bear.
side of the road.
Yeah. That
Right.
was so cool.
It was so cool. Sherri Beth, Auburn has also been a big help when it comes to Etsy stuff.
Yes.
Talk about that a little
We
bit.
had 2 launches while she was here, and she's helping me with the one for next month as well.
The biggest 2 launches you've
The
ever
biggest
had.
2 launches I've ever done. And I think we've talked about this in the live streams. It's really hard for me to accept help on my Etsy shop because everything has my name on it. So I want to make sure that it's up to like my standards. And I like from day one, like I was kind of showing her like how to make ears, and she just was like, "We should do this and this and this, and then I'm going to create this pair of ears too." And I was like, "You can just take over. I don't even need to be here anymore."
Well, I think the first night that we made ears, you were showing me how to make the cruise ears, and I was like, that's cool. I'm never going to do that. That's your job. And then I was like, but what if we did, like, Halloween ears?
Like, she came up with the cutest design for the Halloween ears,
They're so
and
cute.
she still doesn't really want to help me with the ears, but she has helped with the bags and the books and the pouches and like this phenomenal help.
Yeah, So you guys know if you saw one of our last videos, we're doing the Lisa launch, right, to raise money for Sherri's sister's medical bills.
It was also her idea.
Which was her idea. Like, when we started talking about that, like, how in the world do we do this? What do we do? How do we respond? Auburn was the one who said, what if we did this? And
what if we did an Etsy launch?
It just made the most sense.
Yes.
And so it was so cool because she's helped creatively with Etsy stuff. But then, like, obviously an idea like that impacts like our family, right, in a huge way. So she's been a huge help. Super sad to see her go. Like,
she's gonna help me from afar.
Help from afar.
True. Yeah, I still have the Cricut software on my computer, so I can upload designs and I can get projects ready for you.
So she's still gonna help me from Florida.
We don't know when she's coming back. It's one of the things that people ask a lot of times since Auburn has made the video on her channel, which we'll link below, talking about her going home. Confession, I still have not made it more than 4 minutes. I still haven't made it more than 4 minutes because I get emotional when I watch it. I'm like, nope, I can't do it.
The whole thing.
Wow. Well, I didn't
cry.
I did not.
See? She didn't cry.
Yeah, but I always cry more than her anyway. Let's be very honest. Like, if anybody's going to cry during this video, it's going to be me. Let's be me or Missy.
Well, Missy's pouting.
Missy's pouting
now. Me and Missy will go pout after this video. We don't know when she's coming back. But here's what I think that we all do know, is that eventually she will.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right?
She'll be back.
And so it's super fun. I love that she has made family here and memories here and has been just like such a great part of our life here. She has helped us this summer, I think. Sherri and I were talking about this at dinner, I think it was. A lot of the stuff that we did this summer, we've talked about doing for 15 years.
Right.
Like 15 years, we've talked about doing some of this stuff. And in some ways, like Auburn being here was our excuse to actually go do it.
Right. Yep.
And so this summer, we got to experience more of our own state than we have before because of her. And so it was just so cool to get to share that stuff with someone that we love, someone that is part of our life and just fits so well with us. And it was interesting, we were talking about how sometimes when you have like a house guest for a long time, you know how it's just like, oh, it's going to be awesome to get back to like the routine. You know what I mean? Just like the normal of what life looks like. It's so different this time because it's weird for us to think of normal without, it's like, wait, what do you mean? Wait.
Our routine includes her.
Yeah, it's like, where's Auburn? That's going to be us for like the first month, like, Auburn!
Hello?
Hey, where's Auburn?
Is she awake yet?
Is she awake yet? Yeah. Auburn's about coffee.
I'm just gonna like carry cups of coffee into her room every morning and be like,
Auburn's gone. Are you glad you came to Alaska?
I am so glad I came to Alaska twice.
I forget about that.
Honestly, okay, so the first time I came in February, I was here for like, 10 days. And I didn't expect to come back for the summer. I kind of just... No, I didn't.
No, I agree.
When I got here, I was just like, this will be cool because then I'll be able to say that I went to Alaska and I've been to Alaska. And then, like, Sherri and I get along so well and we're almost like the same person.
I know.
The
I was like,
same
she's
person.
She's so easy to get along with. And you bring me coffee. And so there's like nothing wrong here. So when you're like, come back for the summer, it was an easy yes. Yeah. And so, no, I regret nothing. I'm so glad that I came. Yeah.
Yeah, we are too. Yep. Very, very much. So, friends, we just need you to comment down below that she needs to come back. That's all we're saying. Everybody down below. No, I'm just kidding. We know she's coming back. We know that we're going to hang out with her again later this year, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So this is not the last time that you're going to see Auburn on our channel or as a part of our life.
Right.
We believe that to be true.
She's part of our family now.
100%. Yeah. That's how it feels. And it's really weird to, so today's date, okay, this is crazy. Tuesday, August 25th. We got on the ship January 25th. So we met
7 months ago.
7 months ago. Wow. That's crazy.
And you spent more than half that
You spent more than half that time with us. That's spectacular. It has been so good. And like, and we don't take that for granted because the reality is like she gave up a lot to be here. Think about life at home, right? She has animals and family and a life elsewhere. And she gave that kind of stuff up to come up here and spend the summer with us. And so, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you guys for showing me Alaska and for introducing me to your friends and your family up here. I've had a great time.
And she'll be back next week. So, friends, we love you guys. I'm just kidding.
She will be back next week.
I'm going to show this.
It'll be the week after.
On my phone, I have like a countdown app, and when we had her like actual ticket booked for when she was coming up here in May, I started a countdown for when she would get here, and then the countdown app starts counting up if you don't like remove it. So she's been here for 107 days.
Sherri just has never changed.
I've just never actually gotten rid of it.
So the countdown app on Sherri's phone is eternally Auburn. It's just you. That's hilarious.
It's amazing.
All right, friends. Well, here's the thing. You guys know we talked about this on our channel. Auburn has a YouTube channel as well.
Yes.
She does.
She does. She's been killing it, doing so great. And you're going
I'm
to...
the worst vlogger ever. I finished Sunday's vlog today.
I have seen some bad vloggers. You are not the worst vlogger ever.
Nope.
We have watched some bad vloggers together. Let's be very honest.
True.
But friends, she's going to continue documenting her life, sharing her journey.
Yep. Everybody needs to go subscribe to her.
Yep. So link down below. Please, 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 please go subscribe to Auburn. I don't know how many subscribers you're at. 800 and some.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It'd be really cool to get her to 1,000. I'm just going to say.
Let's do it.
That's a lot of subscribers, and that's a huge milestone for YouTubers. It's like a really, really, really big deal. So if you guys do one thing for us, just one thing, go subscribe. Link is down below. Make it happen. Let's get her to 1,000 as quickly as we possibly can. How cool would that be?
That's really crazy.
It is crazy. She started her channel a few months ago.
Yeah.
Friends, we love you guys. Thanks for being a part of our journey. Thank you for being a part of our journey. And we'll see you guys in the next LeggLife video.